and their partners. My sister, the firstborn Bergman, Freya, beside her husband Aidan. My oldest brother Axel, born after Freya, holding hands on the table with his wife Rooney. So at home and how they lean in together and talk and touch. My gaze dances farther down the table to Ren, the next sibling born after Axel, his arm around his wife, Frankie, who sits, hands folded and resting on her very pregnant belly as she makes some dry quip. Willa, wife to my brother Ryder, born after Ren and preceding me, laughs loudly at what she says. Ryder grins at Willa, his arms stretched across the back of her chair, softly twirling a coil of her hair around his finger. So affectionate, so effortless, so romantic. My chest feels tight. Pain knots sharp and sour beneath my ribs. A toe nudges me beneath the table. I glance up and find my brother Oliver, just a year younger than me, who I'm so close to, not just in years, but emotionally, that we've operated like twins for as long as I can remember. Except now he has his someone too, Gavin, who sits, shoulder wedged against Ollie's. Our niece Linnea perched on Gavin's lap as they color together, dark-haired heads bent over the page. Oliver's eyes ice blue-gray, just like mine, like Mom's and Freya's and Ren's, lock with mine. "You okay?" he mouths. I swallow, then force a smile. I'm fine. He frowns, which is rare for my sunshine-bright, often smiling brother. But he knows. He always has, when I'm low. And when he does, Ollie will go to great, often ridiculous lengths to make things better. This is just one thing he can't fix. Oliver stares at me, brow furrowed. He doesn't buy my "I'm fine" line one bit, which means it's time to redirect before he stubbornly decides to get to the bottom of it and problem solve. I nudge my chin at the Scrabble board. "Your turn, Ollie." He sighs, shaking his head, dropping the subject for now, and peers down at the board. A devious grin lights up his face as he brings his first tile to the board and places it beside the E at the end of entendre. Tile by tile, they stretch across the Scrabble board, building a word that builds my sense of dread. Escondido. My brother lays down the last O with a jaunty snap. Sitting back, he smiles wickedly, then says, "Escondido." I glare at him. "Yes, thank you, I can spell." "You can't use proper nouns," Seb calls. "Yes, you can," Oliver and I reply in unison, locked in our mutual stare-down. "Or more than 7 tiles, Seb adds. He frowns in confusion. "How did you get so many tiles?" "You get to sneak 1 extra tile per turn when you draw," Oliver tells him, still holding my eyes. "Unless someone catches you, then you have to return it. Bergman rules," Ziggy explains. To which Gavin adds, grumbling, "It's mayhem." Oliver's smile deepens. "But it's awfully fun mayhem." I glare at my brother. He's doing it on purpose, taunting me like this. As I once said to him when he was fresh off heartbreak, back in college, it's better to be mad than to be sad. Oliver's going for that, poking me about Escondido. While my trips from Los Angeles down to Escondido aren't a secret, to my family's dismay, their reason is. That reason is the only private part of my life, which is no small feat. I suck at keeping secrets, and my family's so close and communicative, secret keeping is basically unheard of. This is a secret I've kept because it's something I feel deeply vulnerable about. The biggest risk I've ever taken, the greatest dream I've ever let myself cultivate and try to follow through on, which isn't a strength of mine. My ADHD brain loves newness, new ideas to explore, new projects to kick off, new skills to learn. So many things bring me joy. I've never seen why I had to settle on only a few of them. But this plan, this hope and its possibility, brings me a kind of joy that's eclipsed anything I've ever dabbled in before. So step by step, I've worked toward making it a reality. "Escondido?" Linnea, Freya and Aidan's daughter, 4.5, as smart as a whip and highly observant, lifts her head, those dark waves she inherited from her dad, frizzy from hours spent running around outside.